Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord. The one who puts the real in realm and expands your mind one block at a time. Just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying the show, don't forget to follow and subscribe. Your support helps keep Realm News thriving. Share with your friends, leave a like or comment on Spotify or Good Pods, and connect with me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/realmnews. Want even more? Check out my Patreon at the Copper tier for early episodes, bonus content, and exclusive newsletters. Details at bio.link/realmnews. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Realm News Flash number 78. Yes, 78. I am your host, the Dark Lord. The one who puts the real in realm and expands your mind one block at a time. Welcome back to the show, my friends. I hope you are all having a fantastic week. I'm just going to jump right into it. Today we have some news to report on in the form of leaks about dual wielding coming into Bedrock. NVIDIA creates a new AI for video games. And a clip to this Thursday's episode, part 2 with MintRefresh. With that said, let's get the show started. Earlier today at 1:16 p.m., March 16th on Twitter, now X, a post was made by NVIDIA GeForce stating this, quote, announcing NVIDIA DLSS 5, an AI-powered breakthrough in visual fidelity for games, coming this fall. DLSS 5 infuses pixels with photorealistic lighting and materials, bridging the gap between rendering and reality. End quote. It then provides an attached link. I'm not going to go ahead and read off that entire link because it's the whole https ... but it's found at NVIDIA.com site. And it takes you to an article titled NVIDIA DLSS 5 delivers AI-powered breakthrough in visuals fidelity for games. Written by Henry Lin and found at NVIDIA's website, of course, like I just said. I'm just going to go ahead and read the entire intro so you can get a picture of what they have created directly from them. Quote, NVIDIA today unveiled NVIDIA DLSS 5, the company's most significant breakthrough in computer graphics since the debut of real-time ray tracing in 2018. DLSS 5 introduces a real-time neural rendering model that infuses pixels with photoreal lighting and materials, bridging the divide between rendering and reality. DLSS 5 empowers game developers to deliver a new level of photoreal computer graphics previously only achieved in Hollywood visual effects. Quote, 25 years after NVIDIA invented the programmable shader, we are reinventing computer graphics once again, end quote, said Jensen Huang, founder and CEO of NVIDIA. Quote, DLSS 5 is the GPT moment for graphics, blending handcrafted rendering with generative AI to deliver a dramatic leap in visual realism while preserving the control artists need for creative expression, end quote. So, for artificial intelligence has made its way into gaming. Just more and more of it. This isn't a shock, but it's definitely a blow to humanity, in my opinion. The post provides a video also demonstrating the new technology's power. It truly does look photorealistic. There's no doubt about that. I mean, it's pretty wild to see some of your most beloved characters from video games morph into like a real human. It's kind of creepy. There's something to marvel at about it. Just like, wow, that technology is amazing. You know, there's something to marvel about. I will say that. By just the initial review of the demo, it's like, whoa. But it's disturbing nonetheless. A person I have been following for a couple years now and who follows me back is an account by the name Dagan, whom I respect immensely in the video game industry. Dagan is, I went ahead and got a little bio of them so you know who I'm talking about. Dagan, known online as @him_why_name_is_Dagan, is a dedicated video game enthusiast and content creator who passionately shares his love for gaming across platforms. With the self-described motto of yapping about video games and playing them, his Twitter presence focuses on opinions, memes, gameplay clips, and discussions around beloved franchises like Metal Gear Solid, Uncharted, Resident Evil, and Infamous, while also weighing in on modern topics such as AI upscaling in games and new releases like Resident Evil Requiem. Complementing his social media activity, he runs a YouTube channel under the same handle, which is @him_why_name_is_Dagan, boosting around 13.9 thousand subscribers, where he posts regular full gameplay playthroughs, walkthroughs, and series covering titles. He puts it all there. Anyways, I just want to give you a little background into him. They left a comment on that NVIDIA post saying, quote, "This is a boiled turd, period," end quote. Along with a picture saying, quote, "100% delusion," end quote. The picture wasn't really anything to describe. I won't lie. Let me swing over to X real quick and look at that what he had, because from what I remember, it was just literally this kind of there it is. It's like a marbled bluish teal backdrop, and then in purple says in all capitals delusion, and then it 100 in white with black around the edges of it. And underneath that, there's a little platter-looking symbol. So, delusion 100. So, him saying this is a boiled turd, period, delusion 100. Yeah, very funny. So, I asked him this in reaction to that, because obviously he doesn't agree with this new artificial intelligence technology. So, I asked him this, quote, "I'm not a fan of AI, but may I get a comment on why you dislike this so I can incorporate it into a future episode over AI?" End quote. He said, quote, "Straight off the bat, it destroys artistic vision in my eyes. Grace just doesn't look like Grace anymore, and each game character after looks like it's been run through a cheap, free online Facetune app." End quote. I then said, quote, "I completely agree with you. For me, it's taking away the human factor. You cannot have true art without the human hand. The soullessness gives me creepy, uncanny valley-esque vibes," end quote. I messed up my own quote, and I stand by that, though. The uncanny valley-esque vibes. It does. It's creepy, man. It's just creepy. I don't know what it is about it, because maybe it's the fact that it's not a human making it. I think that's the reason why it's crossing into Uncanny Valley for me. I think I need to do a whole episode over Uncanny Valley, the theory. Yeah, geez, that could be probably like a 2-hour one. If you have anything to say about Uncanny Valley theory, please write in and let me know. Anyways, I stand by my quote, and it takes out the human element from the game, and I completely agree with Dagan. And I just want to say thank you, Dagan, for allowing me to use your comment. I'll keep an eye out for future developments with this technology that's posted by NVIDIA, and I'll make sure to report back here if anything does develop. I just wanted you to all be aware that this new AI tech is out there and being used to mess with your beloved games. Now, let's move on to the latest Minecraft leak, shall we? It has been a good long while since we've had a Minecraft leak, like a substantial one. I had to do a little digging, and what I found is, I believe, was January 13th, 2025, posted by an account who goes by Minecraft News on Twitter, now X, who posted this: an alleged leak roadmap for the next 3 years. Take this information with a grain of salt, they say. And this was a repost of somebody who goes by the name MWAM, MWAM, who said, decide for yourself. Spicewood is 100% a confirmed game, though. And then it had this 3-year roadmap, 2025, 2026, and 2027, all right there laid out for us. I remember this clearly now. This entire supposed leak from last year, and it was just interesting to look it back up again, and I just want to report that to you because I don't think we've had anything since then. But nothing gets us going like a good leak, and the one I'm about to report to you is huge. As MichaelTBH posted his 732nd day on his dual-wielding campaign today as I'm recording this, which is March 16th. Yes, I will date it since this is a news show. Little did Michael know that a few hours later, his world would be shook with a leak made by an account named SmokeyStack_. SmokeyStack_ posted on March 16th at 3:15 p.m. this, quote, Bedrock Edition is getting offhand support soon, end quote, with an image full of text, which seems to be from a Discord server, and posted by SmokeyStack_. The post titled Offhand Support in Bedrock Feedback, and it said this, quote, our friends at Mojang are looking at offhand support in Bedrock. What are your top pain points or asks? If you could wave a magic wand in the offhand and have us do anything, what would it be? Leave us your feedback here. Then they support a link. Offhand support in Bedrock feed, at votes, polls, and surveys, at platform news, end quote. I wondered about the legitimacy of this post, and I went to investigate who SmokeyStack_ is. I had been following their account for 2 years or since Realm News started, but honestly, I don't know much about them. So here's a summary I dug up. SmokeyStack_ is a key figure in the Minecraft Bedrock Edition community, known for technical content creation, add-on development, and data mining focused on Bedrock's features and parity with Java Edition. Active on X, which used to be Twitter, they share insights on previews, changelogs, and technical quirks. Their notable projects include parity.smokeystack.dev, tracking Java Bedrock feature gaps, oxval, converting ox values to block states, and Smokey Bedrock Parser, which is a C++ library for Bedrock databases. They also develop add-ons like Better Bedrock, contribute to technical communities, and showcase work on SmokeyStack.dev and GitHub. Respected for in-depth analysis, their information comes from direct previews and official channels. Shortly after this post was made, I just wanted you guys to know who SmokeyStack was. So that's that little bio for you guys. But shortly after that post, MichaelTBH went to stream his opinions and answer questions and provide feedback in his forever world via Twitch. I was able to hop on and listen on my way to my second job. I was able to ask Michael, what is the definitive proof behind SmokeyStack's claim? I think it's a legit question. Anyone can announce a leak. And this is what Michael had to say.
I would say Realm News that there is definitive proof. I trust SmokeyStack with my firstborn child. I would assume this coming. Maybe not in the summer. But why are they doing it?
Great question, mon ami. Why are they doing that? But that's all I needed to hear, folks. If MichaelTBH says that SmokeyStack_ is legit, then I believe him. because MichaelTBH is, he's MichaelTBH. He is our dual wielding guy. So if he says this dude's legit when it comes to this leak, then I will run with that. But I'll also be following it, and I'll be paying close attention to the story as it develops. And it's not like SmokeyStack_ is a new account, not even new to me. I've been following him for 2 years now. So it's not, if it was new, I'd be a little bit more skeptical and not so much just saying, yeah, go with it. Because I'm more of I need the definitive proof. But, by reputation, I will go ahead and say this is weighted. It has some legitimacy to it. So, or it has a likelihood to it, I should say. We may indeed be receiving dual wielding somewhat soon. That's what I'm going to say. Some SmokeyStack_ also went on to say this on their own post. Quote, I have just been informed that it's a very early investigation into the problem space and needs to prepare for planning. Nothing is being worked on yet, so no videos or prototypes to share, end quote. So, nothing to physically show quite yet, folks. What we get for now is the knowing that they are in the process of working on it, which is very exciting stuff. I bet it won't be long before we get a leak that is more descriptive or an image of something. Maybe even a video clip or of them dual wielding. Who knows? But the community is abuzz and has our adrenaline flowing now. That's all I have for this latest leak. It is just going off the word of a reputable Minecraft content creator. Realm News will be following the story closely. That wraps up the news for this week, my friends. Just remember that the summer Minecraft Live event starts this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss that, folks. Realm News will be there. I'm going to be releasing something right afterwards, a short, probably 15 to 20 minute episode. Now, let's go to the next portion of the show where we will hear a clip from a discussion I had in the part 2 discussion with MintRefresh. This Thursday, we continue my conversation with MintRefresh. It was a great conversation, and you won't want to miss the conclusive second half. Allow me to read off the episode description I made for it. In part 2 of our conversation with MintRefresh, we dive deeper into the philosophy and process behind his Minecraft creations, from immersive mob variants and Minecraft Earth restorations to his most ambitious project, mini blocks. Mint breaks down how he approaches vanilla-friendly design, what inspires his resource and data packs, and the technical challenges behind features like oxidizing copper equipment. We also talk about YouTube creation, creative burnout, audio struggles, and what it means to build content that feels at home in the Minecraft universe while still pushing it forward. Now that you have a good sense of what we discuss in this upcoming Thursday episode, let's do a little sneak peek to this clip. So go check out that if you want to check out the gold dandelion mood bloom. It looks pretty. It looks cool, man. It really does, and I can see why it went viral. Because the mood bloom is very popular. I'd be damn surprised if Mojang didn't put that in.
Yeah, it's surprisingly, I think, especially like if you had said this back when that vote happened for whether or not the mood bloom would make it into the game. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think anyone would believe that in the future with like the next 3 mob votes plus like all the stuff that might have happened in the past with like the biome votes, is that the mood bloom seems to be the one that is talked about the most still.
I think it has something to do with this color scheme and the flowers. Like, honestly, it looks fantastic.
It's cutesy, and it's a very good, like, it's one of the things that Minecraft, especially old Minecraft, excelled at. Like, when you think about, like, especially old passive mobs that are like fantasy style, like the mushroom is iconic. Yes. And the mood bloom was basically the idea of that, but instead of, mushrooms, which, are mushrooms, are like flowers, and that opens not only is that just still a cool concept, but it opens so many doors if people are just like, oh, but what if instead of just the buttercups, it can have like blue flowers or purple flowers, and you have all these different
That would
colors
be
of cows.
cool.
Like
And bees
s-
interact with them and stuff.
yeah, like it's so good for inspiration, and it's not even like just that, like the concept, but for so long, well, I don't know if it wasn't really so long, but for a while it was in players' hands with Minecraft Earth, and so people got so attached to these mobs because they were able to find them and then build, like make builds and put them in there, and so yeah, I think just like stuff like that really helped it stick in the community's mind.
No, it's really neat. No, truly. And so, no, I love your description of how you describe your content, your creations, that you're just like, like bringing more nuances, making it more immersive, essentially, the entire Minecraft experiences.
Yeah.
Is that a correct assumption of what you said?
Yeah, no, that is definitely correct. Is yeah, definitely with, adding those nuances and stuff. And part of that, as we've been talking about with the Moo Bloom and things from Minecraft Earth, is part of that is when you think about like Minecraft, most people think of like the base game, but it's also an entire universe that includes things like Minecraft Dungeons and, of course, Minecraft Earth. And you see all
Mhm.
this fun stuff that is part of that Minecraft universe, but then you're playing in your own part of that, and you can't see some of that, which feels kind of funny, especially if you're attached to it. Like with Minecraft Dungeons, which is very, combat focused game and has a lot of stuff that's different. But in something like Minecraft Earth, people you still go and can fight mobs and build things and dig blocks. And so that and so but and so that was very, it's like ingrained with like how you experience vanilla. But a lot of that content's just has never been seen again. What we've gotten from there is the glow squid, which I do like the glow squid. But and then I guess you can say mud, but mud can't was like very different in Minecraft Earth than it is in vanilla.
I wish we had that in vanilla. Honestly, I love like seeing the muddy pigs, stuff like that. I think looks really neat.
Yeah, there's so many cool ideas there, and I definitely understand why for a lot of it, especially the ones that are just like different textures of pigs. I can understand why that wouldn't be something that Mojang would be too worried about, especially now that there are some variants in the game.
Content creation surely is just a passion, a love. It takes so much dedication and work, and you can hear MintRefresh talk about that from that clip. You can hear in his voice just how dedicated he is. I love hearing about all of what he had to say there, and you'll want to tune in this Thursday and listen to what else he has. MintRefresh is a very insightful, knowledgeable player. I can't wait to see you all there. I wish you all a great rest of your day, and happy crafting. The Dark Lord. Signing out. Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/Realm News. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper tier for early episodes, bonus content, and newsletters. Find out more at bio.link/Realm News. No pressure, though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.